Hello and welcome to the VickyCharles.com podcast. Thank you so much for joining me. For those who don't know, I am a blogger and social media trainer, and I'm here to help you with all of your blog and social media needs. The show notes for this and all previous podcasts can be found at VickyCharles.com/podcast, and you can sign up to my mailing list to download a free sheet of social media tips at VickyCharles.com/social. This week's podcast, number 50, is 5 reasons to post videos on Facebook. So let's get on with it. So welcome to episode 50 of the VickyCharles.com podcast. This week's episode is 5 reasons to post videos on Facebook. Anyone who follows me on Facebook will know that for the last couple of weeks I've been posting Facebook tips every day in the form of a video on my page, and that has increased my reach. And I'm really getting into video at the moment, so I thought I'd do a podcast all about why I'm doing it and why I think other people should do it too. So the first reason you should post video on Facebook is that Facebook loves video. That's the simplicity of it is Facebook loves video. You get more reach and engagement with a video than you do with any other type of post. They make it so that your videos automatically start playing in people's news feeds, so people are more inclined to go, oh, you know, you'll catch their attention a bit more with that. They'll stop scrolling. They might hit to get the sound, and they'll pay attention to what's going on. So I think for anyone who's trying to get their message out there and reach a wider audience and maybe get into more news feeds, video is the way to do it. As well as getting more interaction, you also get more shares with a video. People share more videos than any other kind of medium. So it's worth putting together a video and getting people sharing it and get it out there. You'll hit a much wider audience. My second reason that you should post videos on Facebook is that their insights give you so much more specific detail than you get with any other type of post. So if you go to the insights section on your Facebook page, you will find that there's a section for posts that will tell you about all of the different posts that you've done and you know how well they did. But there's a section just for video posts, and in that it will show you how many people have watched your videos for 3 seconds or more, and how many people have watched your videos for 10 seconds or more. And also it will show you your top videos for the last month. So you can have a look at that and you can say, okay, well, this video did really well. Why did this video do well? You know, try and replicate it, maybe reshare it, all things like that. It's really useful because you can really kind of use those analytics to see what about your videos is doing well. Was it the time of day that you posted it? Was it just the fact that the lighting was good in that video? You know, you really have a look and see if you can figure it out. It's really useful. They give you a lot more insights because, again, Facebook loves video. They want you to post more videos, and they're making it much more easy for you to do so. And they're giving you much more information about the videos you do post. My third reason to post videos on Facebook is, it sounds like a sneaky one, but it probably is actually, it's their algorithms. So Facebook's algorithms at the moment, although they're not working against you, they learn from what you do. So they learn about the way that what you post and how your fans respond to that. So if I'm trying to sell carpets and I'm posting about carpets all the time, and none of my fans are interested in carpets because it's a new venture and I've just started talking about it. Anytime I mention carpets, nobody likes or comments on my post. Facebook learns then my fans don't like carpets. The next time I do a post about carpets, they show it to fewer people because they know my fans don't like carpets. I'm using carpets because it's the easiest way. So then, if I then make a video where I talk to you about these fantastic new carpets, they're brilliant, they've got this, that and the other, and they're pretty colours and soft and they repel baby food, they're fantastic. Facebook's algorithms can't hear what I'm saying. So if I don't call my video post carpets are fantastic, if I call my video post something completely different, my video will reach much more people than if I did a text update about how fantastic carpets are. Do you see what I mean? So if you usually get bad interaction on a particular topic, using a video is a great way of getting around that because Facebook's algorithms can't hear what you're saying on your video. It can't pick up those keywords that it's already kind of blacklisted as something that your fans aren't interested in. And therefore your video will reach a wider audience, and maybe then if people then are interested in what you're saying about those brilliant carpets, then your text updates about carpets might start to get a bit more interaction and you can kind of build on that as well. So I think that's a fantastic way around that sort of issue. Although I will point out here that if your carpets are rubbish and your fans really aren't interested, then no amount of video is going to solve that problem and you need to perhaps work on your product. But that's not what this podcast is about. So the fourth reason that you need to post videos on Facebook is because of Periscope. Hands up who hasn't heard of Periscope. You're probably the only one. So what happened was, about the beginning of 2015, I think, there was an app called Meerkat that was live streaming video. And Twitter had been working on Periscope behind the scenes, and when they saw that Meerkat was out, they basically went, oh no, and they rushed Periscope out, and Periscope came out in March last year. Loads of people ran to it. It's one of the quickest growing social media platforms, and it's where you can live stream your videos. It's linked to Twitter, so you log in with your Twitter profile and you can stream your videos to anybody who happens to be online and watching, or they can watch it later. Why am I telling you this about Facebook videos? Because Facebook saw Periscope and went, oh no, that's the next big thing, we need to be on that. They probably were already working on live streaming, but Periscope certainly made them up their game and bring it out quicker. So last year they launched Facebook Mentions and Facebook Live, where to begin with it was only public figure pages that had a verified account, so they verified who they were by checking their ID. They had Facebook Live, or Facebook Mentions, and they could live stream videos. And at the time it was very much kind of because it was mostly celebrities going, look at my new shoes, look, I'm at the shop, this is funny, ha ha. But it's really moving on from that, and people have started to post really interesting and useful content on their Facebook pages. Facebook, of course, is moving along. It started, first of all, it rolled it out to Apple users in the US, I think. People with personal accounts, Apple users with personal accounts in the US. Now they've rolled it out to over 30 countries, Apple and Android, and eventually it will be universal, and it will not just be for personal accounts, it will be for pages. And at that point you can bet that everybody else, all of your competitors, will be doing live video streaming, and they'll get good at it. Now this is where posting videos to Facebook comes in. So, sorry, bear with me, this is a bit of a long one. So if you start posting videos now, you'll get used to being in front of the camera. You'll get used to kind of going like, oh gosh, my hair looks funny. Oh, I don't like how this is. Oh, I need to get that light sorted out. You'll get used to all of that. And by the time live streaming comes in, you will be much more comfortable in front of the camera. You won't be so kind of and stumbling over your words while you're trying to talk. So your live videos will be much more slick and much more easy to watch and much more interesting and engaging than your competitors who haven't been on posting videos and they've just gone all live video, I better jump on that bandwagon. So while all of your competitors' first videos will be stumbling over their words and ums and ers and bad lighting and all the rest of it, you will have gone way past that stage and you'll be much better at video. Your videos will look much better, they'll sound much better, they'll feel much better, and you'll be well ahead of the curve. So that's why you need to start posting video now before the live video comes in. I will say I do think live video is the way forward. I don't think you can get away with it. I don't think you can avoid it. I think that eventually everybody will be doing live video in the way that now everybody's doing Facebook, everybody's doing Twitter. Live video is the next big thing, and the people who avoid it are the ones that are going to be left behind. So it's best to start with video now. My fifth and final reason to post videos on Facebook is that you can connect with your audience in a way that you just can't do with a picture or text or anything else. So the reason I kind of started podcasting, one of the reasons I started podcasting, was because you can't really tell when I type something in text what I mean. You can't tell the tone of my voice. You can't tell if I'm laughing or joking or if I'm really angry or really upset. You can just, read the words and kind of make an educated guess. Podcasting is the next step up from that. You can hear my voice. You can kind of hopefully tell whether I'm cross, whether I'm joking, whether I'm being really sarcastic, whatever. Video is the next step from that. So you can see my face. You can see if I'm being, hopefully you can see if I'm being genuine. You can get that connection with me that you can't get over through text or through pictures or through just voice. And live video is the next step from that, because you can't hide with live video. When you do a video, you can edit out all the ums and ers and the bit where you had to look down and look at your notes and all the rest of it. With live video, you can't do any of that. So live video, although some people will watch and go, oh my gosh, I can't stand the way that she always looks down at her notes or something, you'll also get a lot of people who go, she's genuine, I relate to this person, she's just like me. And they'll build that connection much more strongly and much more quickly than they can just through reading your text updates. Realistically, your text updates could be being done by your PA. Anybody could be writing your text updates. Nobody can do video for you. So people know that it's you. They know that you're in the room right now saying these things. And that's a massive thing. People are very suspicious these days. And if they can see that you're definitely speaking and it's definitely you, they really relate to that. So those were my 5 reasons to post videos on Facebook. I do hope that I've encouraged you to post videos. I'd love if you decide, if this podcast makes you decide to have a go at posting videos, I'd love to see your efforts. I promise not to laugh at you, because my video efforts are still pretty ropey. I'm not particularly good at it, but I do keep going. I do post a video every day on Facebook around 5 or 6 o'clock-ish PM with a Facebook tip. If you decide to post a video, do please come to my Facebook page, which is vickycharles.com, and leave me a link so that I can see your video, or tag me in your video. I'd love to see it. I think they're brilliant. I think video is the way forward, and I'd really love to see your videos and to help you with this. Thank you so much for listening to the vickycharles.com podcast. The show notes for this and all previous podcasts can be found at vickycharles.com/podcast. And don't forget that at the moment I'm giving out free social media tips. So if you go to vickycharles.com/social-tips and fill in your details, I will email you 3 personalised action points for your social media. You can also tick the box on that form and join my mailing list, where you will be sent a free download of social media tips. And you'll be on my mailing list, so you'll get loads of cool stuff sent to you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll be back next week.